During the pandemic housing boom, housing demand surged rapidly amid ultra-low interest rates, stimulus, and the remote work boom, which increased demand as high earners were able to keep their income from a job in, say, New York or LA and buy in, say, Austin or Tampa. As a result, the heightened pandemic-era demand drained the market of active inventory and overheated home prices, with U.S. home prices rising a staggering 43.2% between March 2020 and June 2022. In Northport, Port Charlotte, and Venice, Florida, prices rose well above 50% during this period. Like all good things, what goes up must go down. Of course, a lot has changed since then. Let me unpack this with more context next. Not long after the mortgage rates spiked in 2022, causing affordability to reflect the reality of the sharp home price increases during the pandemic housing boom, and the return to office gained a bit of momentum. National demand for the sale market pulled back, and the pandemic housing boom fizzled out. The longer we remained in strained housing demand environment, the more the total numbers of U.S. active sellers is outmatching the total number of active buyers. According to Redfin analysis published on April 2025, there were nearly 490,000 more U.S. home sellers than home buyers. That's the most home buyers we have outmatched home buyers in over a decade. For comparison, at the height of the pandemic housing boom in April 2022, there were 436 more U.S. home buyers than home sellers. The balance of power in the U.S. housing market has shifted toward buyers, but a lot of sellers have yet to see or accept the writing on the wall. Many are still holding out hope that their home is the exception and will fetch top dollar, wrote Redfin economist Saad Khan on Thursday. As sellers see their homes sit longer on the market and notice fewer buyers coming through on tour, more of them will realize that the market has adjusted and reset their expectations accordingly. According to Redfin, there's a wide variation across the country. Most of the softest housing markets where home buyers have the most power are in the Sun Belt, in particular Texas, Florida, Colorado, and Arizona. While the tightest markets where home sellers still have the most power are in pockets of the Northeast and Midwest. If you found this information valuable, please like, subscribe, or comment. I'm dedicated to providing the communities of Venice, Northport, and Port Charlotte with the clarity and information you need to make truly confident decisions.